Wapakoneta Redskins. I'm Dan Hirn along with Rick Bowersock. Rick, we have a WBL matchup here tonight against the team, the Redskins, that are 10-7 and facing up a 9-8 Cougars team. And what is your overall opinion of what we're going to see here tonight?
I think you're going to see two evenly matched teams with even balanced scoring and probably a low-scoring game because defense is better for both teams than offense.
Redskins are coming off a win over St. Mary's in their last ball game. What do you expect from them tonight?
I think they just build off of that win. It was a good win at home. Now they're back on the road, but they played well on the road. So look for Wapakoneta again to play well tonight.
The Cougars are coming off a 69-62 loss to Lima Senior in their last ball game. And what can we expect out of the Cougars tonight?
Well, they're playing at home, and they always play hard under Coach Fralick. And they're struggling to score a little bit, but they're getting their point guard didn't play last week. He was an injured ankle. He didn't practice this week, but he's going to be trying to play tonight.
Coach Bradley's team led last week by Jake Buzzard, who poured in 22 points against St. Mary's. Can we expect a similar kind of effort out of him tonight?
I'm sure they're going to try to go inside to Jake. He's averaging about 14.5 points a game. He's the team's leading rebounder. Why wouldn't you do that?
Right. On the other side, A.J. Smith led this team against Lima Senior with 21 points of his own. What can you expect from him?
Another senior playing at home, averaging around 15 points a game, and is also the leading rebounder for his team. So that's a good matchup right there.
Mm-hmm. We'll have more of the pregame show coming up for you next. High school basketball coming up for you tonight on TSC.
So, you think just because you're from a small town, you can't have everything that the big towns have? Wrong. At TSC, we offer over 300 digital cable channels to you right here in the heart of the Midwest. Surprised? Don't be. We're TSC. No contracts, no gimmicks. And everything is straightforward and down to earth. Order your digital cable package today, and the HD is free. Now you're talking smart.
If you find yourself in need of legal services, make the law offices of Jowett & Burton your first call. Whether your legal issue involves protecting assets, trust planning or probating an estate, starting a business, buying or selling real estate, or civil litigation over a commercial, probate, or domestic matter, the attorneys and paralegals at Jowett & Burton are ready to help. Call the law offices of Jowett & Burton today at 419-738-9274.
When you see an orange truck, you think G.A. Windsor & Son Company. But the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, we want you to think green. Why green? Because G.A. Windsor & Son are the original recyclers. Using a modern fleet of trucks, G.A. Windsor & Son Company collects food co-products from restaurants, food retailers, and food manufacturers in Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Kentucky. These food co-products are used to manufacture quality livestock and pet care feed ingredients. So the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, think green.
Welcome to TSC High School Hoops, brought to you by TSC, G.A. Windsor, Stolly Insurance, the Wapakoneta Family YMCA, and by Jowett & Burton, Attorneys at Law.
Just about ready for the opening tip here at Van Wert High School as These two teams set to tip off a WBL contest. The 9-8 Van Wert Cougars hosting the 10-7 Wapakoneta Redskins. The ball comes down to the Redskins, and Greavy will bring it up court. I'm Dan Hearn along with Rick Bowersock. And the Redskins coming to this ball game 3-3 inside the WBL, facing off against the 2-4 Van Wert Cougars.
Van Wert in man-to-man defense.
Greavy has it on the left side. Redskins got a strong outing out of Jake Buzzard in their last ball game against St. Mary's. And they get the ball underneath to him here. He turns, throws up, and gets one off the glass.
Nice shot. He just posted up a smaller person and took it right on up. Nice shot, backed it in, 2-zip.
Redskins with the early lead. Cougars try to answer. The ball shot misses, and the ball comes down to the Cougars. Excuse me, to the Redskins.
Adam Greavy with a little tip rebound there.
The 5 on the floor for the Redskins: Alex Greavy, Jake Buzzard, Brandon Erb, Cody Morgan, and Alec Temple. And a whistle and a foul. Looks like they're going to give Alec Temple that first foul.
Alec might have used his arm there a little bit to hook and try to post up. And you know, when you're 6'8" or 6'9" and that big, you're easy to spot doing that.
Yep.
Got to be a little more cautious.
3-ball in the air from the corner, up and good for A.J. Smith. We talked about him a little bit in the pregame show, and he can shoot it from outside.
Right, even though he's listed at 6'3" or 6'4", he's not really a post player. He's more of an all-around player. He can go outside, inside.
Smith is joined by Caleb Markward, Joey Hurlis, Kyle Kieber, and Nick Wolford, the 5 on the floor for the Cougars, under the direction of Dave Freilich.
Redskins working the ball, reversing it, trying to look inside or get a high post screen for a 3.
Greavy with the drive, and he didn't get much on that shot.
Yeah, he kind of lost his balance there. He got leaning forward a little bit too much and maybe expecting some contact, and it wasn't there, and resolved the turnover.
Redskins coming off a ball game against St. Mary's where they only had 9 turnovers, so a good evening for them in that department in their last game.
It's like the Skins in a 2-3 zone.
Another 3 from the corner, this time off the mark for Smith. Greavy with the jumper from the foul line, and he gets that one to fall.
Good shot, good penetration.
Again, they look for the 3-ball, and a wide open look for A.J. Smith. And that's the 3rd wide open look he's had so far.
Right, the zone's not really communicating a whole lot, and they need to do a better job of spotting up and finding that leading scorer for Van Wert.
Loose ball, and this one taken away by Hurlis, who goes to the opposite end off the glass and adds to the Cougar lead.
As we mentioned, Hurlis did not play last week. He had an ankle injury and didn't sit out the whole week and the whole week of practice, but they're putting him out on the floor tonight.
Greavy with it right side into the lane, kicks it back out. Now Morgan will back it up. Underneath they go to Buzzard. He turns and drops another one in.
Real nice high-low action there. Alec with a nice pass in.
Down to the opposite end, and a 3-ball up, no good for Connor Holliday to the ball game for the Cougars. Greavy gets another look from the foul line. This time no good, and the rebound down to the Cougars.
Each team getting good looks at the hoop.
Another good look for Smith, this time off the back of the iron, no good. And the rebound finally corralled by Temple. Coach Bradley has a couple of guys waiting at the scorer's table. Bertram over there, ready to come into the ball game along with Gibson. Bertram always the first guy off the bench for Coach Bradley. Greavy, top of the key. Cougars will reset, or excuse me, the Redskins will reset here.
Showing good patience at this point. Still looking to penetrate and get that ball inside.
Greavy with it on the right to Morgan, top of the key. He thought about the three, but got shut down there by Smith. To Erb from the right side. His shot no good. Temple there with the board. The putback no good, and the rebound collected by Smith for the Cougars. Down to the opposite end. Hurlis can't get that one to fall. So both teams missing some high percentage shots there. Greavy finds his way to the baseline. Had that one slapped away, gets it back.
Van Wert doing a good job that time of stopping the penetration.
Buzzard off the glass. He has two more. That gives him 6 on the night.
Right, that's exactly what the Redskins want to do. They want to get it down inside, take advantage of their size. Make Van Wert work defensively.
They're back to even. And now the Cougars quickly take the lead back.
A.J. Smith with his 8th point. 2 threes and a layup.
Off to a good start.
Man-to-man defense still by the Cougars. Looking for a little flare screen there for Morgan.
Underneath they go to Buzzard.
Buzzard.
Can't get that one to go off the glass. Smith has been there for the boards tonight. Dish underneath. Holiday can't hold on to it. That one slapped away by Morgan. And in a whistle and a foul.
Good effort by Morgan that time to continue to scrap for the ball. Comes up with the steal and drew a foul.
Foul's going to go on Joey Hurlis. So Bertram into the ball game along with Gibson. And into the game for the Cougars, Kyle Kieber. Bertram with it left side.
Another size advantage for the Redskins.
That went off the mark. Holiday there with the board. Left side and a wide open look for Kieber. He can't get it to fall. And that ball slapped around, ends up in the hands of Smith. They go back over here to the near side, and Holiday with another wide open look.
Rebound by Bertram. Redskins looking to, again, establish their inside game, pulling up and setting up and trying to get it down inside.
Bertram with it in the lane, and he drug that foot. That will bring Brandon Miller off the bench. He'll give Buzzard a break. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter.
This is about the pace that we expected. Both teams pretty good defensively, and both teams averaging around 48, 50 points a game. The 1-3-1 defense now for the Redskins.
3 ball on the way for the Cougars. That one off the mark. Rebound underneath. That one pulled down by Logan Ray, and a whistle and a foul after the rebound. That's going to go on Brandon Miller.
Brandon had good position screening out-wise, but it was just a rebound went over his head to a taller person.
Ray off the glass, can't get the bucket, but he'll draw another foul, and I think Brandon Miller just picked up his second.
Right.
So Miller off the bench picks up 2 quick fouls. I'm not sure that he's been in the game a minute yet.
Now he's, reaching the first time, and that time he just got over there a little bit late and got called for the body.
Smith checks out as Matt Bidlack checks into the ball game. Bidlack, 6'2", 220-pound junior. And that foul shot short for Ray. And he comes up empty at the stripe. 27 seconds left first quarter, and they expect the Redskins to use up as much of that as possible.
I look for them to go for a shot with about 2, 3, 4 seconds with a chance to tip it in. Get a set of double screen. Post up Bertram down inside.
Bertram off the glass, gets 2 to tie things up with 3 seconds left. And a long toss off the mark. And the first quarter comes to an end. So after 1 quarter of play, we're tied at 10 here in Van Wert. You're watching high school basketball on TSC.
For over 100 years, the Stolly Insurance Team has been looking out for you.
We have access to major insurance companies all over the country. But together, we can customize an insurance program that will offer you the best coverage for the best premiums. Let us look out for you. Give us a call for a personalized proposal today.
Proudly featuring Motorist Insurance, Stolly Insurance in Lima, Wapak, Salina, and Lakeview. Representing Motorist Insurance Group and other fine insurance companies. Stolly Insurance.
This news alert just in. TSC, located throughout Auglaize County and Southern Allen County, has been accused of having the lowest prices of telephone, television, and high-speed internet service in the area. Packages starting as low as $59.95 a month. Now, while other companies have yet to comment, TSC spokesperson had this to say.
We simply want to offer folks the most affordable packages of the highest quality products. It's just that simple.
To speak with a TSC representative for yourself, dial either of these 2 phone numbers.
Strength is about so much more than the body. It's about being together, serving, sharing, and caring for those around us. It's about keeping score in the heart rather than on a scoreboard. Be a part of a community that builds more than your body. At the Wapakoneta Family YMCA.
Fresh 8 minutes on the clock for the start of the second quarter and a 10-10 tie after 1 quarter of play. And Rick, you said it during the course of the first quarter that the pace of this game seems to be just about what we expected.
Yes, exactly. Neither team willing to go out and gamble too much, just trying to try to play a solid half-court defense. Take advantage where they can offensively. For the Redskins, that means getting the ball inside, which they did a good job. They missed 3 little bunnies, which would have contributed a little bit there. And for the Cougars, they're looking to get some motion, some double screens. They set a lot of
put back, no good. The rebound pulled down by Buzzard.
Van Wert has always set a lot of screens, a lot of flares. They run a lot of sets into half court.
Morgan with it between the circles, brings it over to the near side. Kicks it back out. That one goes off the hands of Erb, but corralled on the far side by Bertram. Early in that first quarter, Van Wert was getting a lot of wide open looks, but it seemed like the Redskins were able to tighten down on that a little bit as the quarter went on.
They switched up their little zone into man-to-man, mixing it up. And
top of the key, Erb with a 3-pointer on the way, no good, and the rebound collected by Smith, who's having a good night on the glass.
Their Wapakoneta just got beat down the floor for a long pass for layup, and Buzzard was charged with a foul from behind on an attempted block. Last possession for the Redskins. Irby had his favorite 3-point shot off the double screen at the top, just a little short on it. They'd like to see him shoot that shot.
Irby, 26% 3-point shooter. He's 3rd on the team in 3-point attempts behind Greavy and Morgan.
Another one short.
And Ray having a tough night at the charity stripe. He's 0 for 4.
Yeah, I'm sure the guys over there are going to get on him a little bit about that, but hey, they were right on line. Just didn't get there. Got to look for something positive in that.
Gibson was
trying to post up Buzzard.
He has it underneath, turned in the lane, and a nice lay-in for Buzzard.
Right. Van Wert has not found the answer to that yet. They are not double teaming. That's something that they might look into here.
8 points for Buzzard now. Off the glass and a quick deuce from Matt Bidlack.
Yeah. Little screen and roll there with for a layup, and the Redskins just kind of asleep on the backside with no help.
Under 6 minutes to play here in the half. We are tied at 12. Greavy loses the handle on it. That one's going to go out of bounds on the baseline. Yep. Now they're going to say that that was Hurlis who last touched that one, I think.
Morgan back in, and Alec Temple back in for Herb and Gibson.
Underneath they go. Buzzard, left side of the lane. He goes up with it, no good. Bertram there with the board, and he tried to deflect that one off a Cougar, but it ends up in the hands of Van Wert. Smith with a look from the right side. That one's no good, and Greavy there with the tip to Temple.
Good rebound by Greavy, the last possession for the Wapak Redskins. They were able to get the ball back inside to Buzzard, but like we mentioned, this time they double teamed.
Buzzard with it, left side of the lane. He's going to draw the foul. Nick Wolford there, the 6'4", 205-pound senior. Got Buzzard across the arms.
See what kind of free throw night the Redskins are going to have here.
Buzzard misses the first one. On the season, Buzzard is a 71% free throw shooter. Holiday back into the game for the Cougars. He gives Keeber a break. And Buzzard back to the stripe. Second one up and good, so the Redskins with the lead.
Okay, we got our missed free throw out of the road for the night. The rest are all makes.
There you go.
We're on a roll. 2-3 zone this time. Guards coming out a little bit. They got to find. They're still going to set a lot of screens against this zone. They're going to watch for number 10. A.J. Smith. Got to be aware of where he is.
Underneath, and a wide open Matt Bidlack gets his second bucket of the night.
That was an excellent pass. I'm not sure what happened there. I think the Redskins just kind of miscommunicated because they threw it in straight into the zone, right to the block for a layup.
Bidlack got behind the defense. Greavy here with the drive down the right side of the lane. Draws some contact from Bidlack.
Alex Greavy is very good at penetrating, using his body to protect the ball and draw the foul with his body.
First foul on Bidlack as Greavy drops in the first foul shot.
Greavy, a good free throw shooter on the year.
He is, let's see whether we get the percentage for you on Greavy. Yeah, he's an 85% free throw shooter. Jumper from the foul line. That one up and good.
Right. That's
for
one
Holiday.
of their little slip screens, they call them. They set a screen and then they'll slip into the gap.
So now under 4 minutes to play. And it's been close the whole way. Largest lead of the night, I think, was 4 points to this point. Buzzard looking for help. Throws it up, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Wolford for the Cougars. Shot no good there, and Temple gets the board.
Number 24, Connor Holiday. Just a sophomore, I believe. He's not afraid to take that three-point shot.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little off tonight. Redskins in their weave looking to penetrate. Backdoor option there.
Buzzard there with the board. His putback is no good, but he drew a foul.
Good effort by Alec that time to get that rebound. That's his second offensive rebound.
Temple has not been to the foul line that often. This will be only his 9th attempt from the foul line. And he uses the whole rim to get that one.
Hey, they all count.
Yep. Substitution for the Cougars as Ray will come back into the ball game, replacing Wolford. And Temple back to the stripe. His second shot no good, and the rebound will come down to the Cougars.
Redskins back in the man-to-man.
Pass out to Smith on the right side. Back to the top of the key, Hurlis. Hurlis looking for help, takes it into the lane, chucks it back out. Holiday, he drives the baseline, dishes underneath the Ray. His shot blocked out of there by Temple.
Nice job by Temple to come over and help and avoid the body contact and make that block.
Now closing in on 2 minutes to play in the half. Morgan with it on the right side. Kicks to Greavy between the circles. Underneath they go to Buzzard. Buzzard with a turn in the lane. It's no good. And a rebound there by the Cougars.
Nice job of boxing out by the Cougars that possession.
Bidlack with the board into the opposite end. Hurlis puts one off the glass.
Court to court, full court to full court. End to end, Hurlis with the left hand finish.
Cougars down with an 18-16 lead.
Flare screen, looking to post up.
Underneath they go Temple. He will turn. His shot no good. Gets his own rebound. Lobs it back out Morgan, top of the key. Thought about the three. Over to the left side and Greavy. Greavy had the ball slapped away, then he touched it as it went out of bounds. He's not certain about that, though.
Well, that's a long way for us to see that one. But it looked like, well, I guess it doesn't matter what it looked like. It's a turnover. Can't argue with the Mr. Officials.
You can argue with them.
Yeah, you can argue with them, but it doesn't really do much good.
Yeah. Hurlis brings it across the timeline. Bidlack to the baseline. Now they kick it back outside. Holiday will get another look. And he drops it in from the three-point line over to the right side.
There he found his range. He is not shy to shoot that shot, so I'm thinking coming in here as a sophomore, he must be able to do that.
Yep. 5'11", 155 pounds. One of two sophomores on this Cougar roster.
We got a three-point percentage on him.
I do not have that. Oh, yeah. Bertram drives to the baseline, and he spikes that one off of Smith.
That's a questionable call there. What happened? Bertram penetrated, drove baseline, and he got bumped out of bounds. And on his way out, he threw it back in to try to knock it off on a player from Van Wert. He did. The ball came back, bounced once, and hit him. But they said the ball bounced in the court and then hit him, which means it's Van Wert's ball. Everybody from south of here, down around Wapakoneta, thought the ball bounced out of bounds, which would have been Wapak ball.
Holiday gets fouled as he goes up for the shot on the right side of the lane.
I think they got Gibson for that one.
Holiday is 31% three-point shooter. As we take another look at that one. Holiday rattles the first one off the front of the iron. He's a 60% free throw shooter. 5 seconds left in the half. And that one goes in to make it a 22-16 lead. Largest lead of the night for either team. And the Redskins try to set up the final play here in the half. Morgan will have it as he crosses the timeline and lofts one from half court. It's no good as the half comes to an end. And as we go to the halftime break, it's the Cougars 22 and the Redskins 16. You're watching high school basketball on Game Face Ohio.
I call?
Since 1946, home and business owners have trusted Frost Roofing to help make the best roofing decision for their home, building, and budget.
Do you guarantee your work?
With an industry-leading 50-year labor and materials guarantee on select CertainTeed shingles, Frost Roofing has you covered.
So, what if I decide to move?
Frost will transfer this incredible warranty to the new owners, increasing the value of your home.
Church, home, or business, Frost Roofing offers you the comfort of knowing your roofing system is guaranteed by a professional roofing contractor.
Owen Kitchen and Bath Showroom has been family owned and operated since 1990. We can help you from start to finish with your entire project. Let one of our professional designers put the final touches on your project. Owen Kitchen and Bath now has 2 showrooms to better serve you in Wapakoneta and Lima. Owen Kitchen and Bath, cabinetry that will take your breath away at prices that won't.
When you think of protecting your assets, there's more than just your home and car. There's also your life and your family's future. Ensure those you love most are taken care of with protection planning. Life changes and opportunities occur. Look to someone you can trust with a customized approach. Minster Bank's Private Wealth Management Group, investment and insurance products. Not FDIC insured, may lose value, no bank guarantee.
Halftime here in Van Wert, and the Cougars with the edge at the break, 22-16. And Rick, as we sit here at the halftime break, the main reason for that lead for the Cougars is that the shooting went silent for the Redskins for the last 3.5 minutes of that second quarter. They were in a serious drought there.
Yeah, they did. They had trouble right there in the last 2 minutes. I think they had 2 turnovers in a row, one in the corner and then the one under the bucket. That didn't help cause any. And then prior to that, I thought we could get good shots. They just weren't falling. I mean, we had a lot of good shots inside that had they gone in, we could be up 6-7 points. But they didn't go in. So at the other end, then that causes the problem that when you miss that little shot, it puts more pressure on your defense to stop every time.
Right.
And then the reverse of that was Van Wert was able in the last 2 minutes to score, get the ball to the basket a couple times and score, and that's the result of what the lead is now. You know, we got a 6-point game because of the misses down here by the Skins and the finishes down here by the Cougars.
Cougars doubled up the Redskins in the second quarter, outscoring them 12-6. One thing that the Redskins seemed to adjust to was the three-point shot attempts by the Cougars. They had four very good looks early on in the game, but the Redskins seemed to make that a little bit more difficult for them as they went through the rest of the game.
Right, it was just an adjustment period there the first 3 or 4 minutes of the game, and mixing up their defenses and making sure that they knew where A.J. Smith was. Well, they found him now, and he settled down a little bit, but then the little Southmore hit one out there. But you know, when you've given up 22 points and a half, that's enough to stay in the game. The problem tonight has been that lack of offense at the end of the quarter especially, but during the whole second quarter, just a lack of offense. And like I say, a couple turnovers, yeah, but you got to finish those shots. That's the bottom line.
Well, the Redskins have some points to make up, and we'll see how they do it when we come back. The second half is up next on TSC.
So, you think just because you're from a small town, you can't have everything that the big towns have? Wrong. At TSC, we offer over 300 digital cable channels to you right here in the heart of the Midwest. Surprised? Don't be. We're TSC. No contracts, no gimmicks. and everything is straightforward and down to earth. Order your digital cable package today, and the HD is free. Now you're talking smart.
If you find yourself in need of legal services, make the law offices of Jowett & Burton your first call. Whether your legal issue involves protecting assets, trust planning or probating an estate, starting a business, buying or selling real estate, or civil litigation over a commercial, probate, or domestic matter, the attorneys and paralegals at Jowett & Burton are ready to help. Call the law offices of Jowett & Burton today at 419-738-9274.
When you see an orange truck, you think G.A. Windsor & Son Company. But the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, we want you to think green. Why green? Because G.A. Windsor & Son are the original recyclers. Using a modern fleet of trucks, G.A. Windsor & Son Company collects food co-products from restaurants, food retailers, and food manufacturers in Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Kentucky. These food co-products are used to manufacture quality livestock and pet care feed ingredients. So the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, think green.
Back here for the start of the second half, and the Redskins will have the ball, trailing it 22-16. And defense heavily applied there to Alex Gravy, but he's able to get it away at a tempo.
Alex did a nice job. He got trapped and was able to hang in there and be strong with it. There's the low post, but we just...
Lob across the court, and Morgan will drive the left-sided lane. His shot no good, and Smith there with another board. To the opposite end, Hurlis with a nice pass across the court. But nothing comes out of that. They dish it over to Holiday on the left side, and he drops it in for another three-point bucket.
There's that Southmore shooter.
Gives him 9 now.
Redskins got to be careful here. They got to start finishing some shots offensively.
Three-pointer on the way
there
for Morgan, and he drains it. Morgan with his 16th three-pointer on the year. And a whistle and a foul, and Holiday is going to get that one to fall and get the foul. He is a player.
Took it right in there, and Buzzard was...
there you see the contact.
Just get his feet over there. I think there was a miscommunication on who was guarding who again.
So Holiday will go to the stripe, and he misses that foul shot. Rebound collected by Buzzard.
Redskins have an advantage here. 5-on-4 for a little bit.
Cougars able to get back down court in time to prevent them from taking advantage of that. Morgan will try a three from the right side, and he's got it. So Cody Morgan has been the offense here in the second half so far for the Redskins. They trail 27-22. Markward with it to Hurlis. And now Smith will try to answer with a three of his own. His shot no good. It'll go out of bounds.
Cody Morgan with 2 in a row.
2 big buckets for Morgan. The only points so far in the second half for the Redskins.
Remember last week we talked about we'd like to see Cody get his feet set and take a few more of those.
Mm-hmm. Bertram into the ball game. He drives right side of lane, turns around, throws it up, no good off the front of the iron, and the rebound collected by the Cougars.
Another good shot.
To the baseline, pass to Holiday. Now they go back into the corner, Markward with it.
Little slip screen there.
Not a tremendous amount of height on the floor now for the Cougars.
Cougars being very patient. Running their sets. Back screen, double screen high. Redskins covered it well. Did a nice job defensively. This possession.
Holiday will control it between the circles. Closing in on 5 minutes to play here. Cougars have held the ball for almost a minute. Holiday into the lane to Smith. His shot no good. Temple with the board.
Alec, another good job of contesting that shot and coming down with the offensive rebound.
Bertram into the lane. His shot no good. Rebound for the Cougars and Smith. Hurlis to the right side of the lane. He throws one off the glass. It's no good, and a whistle and a foul. And it looks like they're going to get Greavy with this one, as he got a piece of Wolford.
Cougars being real patient at this point. You know, they have the 5-point lead, I think it is, and just taking their time trying to get what they want. And the defense by the Redskins was pretty good there till the foul.
So the Cougars will take it out of bounds. Inbound pass and whistle and a foul on Bertram. So Wolford has done a good job of drawing the fouls.
Did a nice job of taking it in there strong.
Now just 4.5 left third quarter. Now that shot off the back of the iron, no good. And neither team has been real hot of late. We haven't had any scoring in close to 2 minutes. So back to the stripe, still in a bit of a drought here.
Yeah, we played good free throw defense that time.
Really shut that one down. Morgan
Good
underneath.
job getting it inside. Go up strong. There
Bertram
you go.
off the glass, gets it and gets the foul.
Good job by Travis that time. Last 2 possessions out of 3, he had little jumpers that he normally will knock down, but was short. So he got a little closer to the basket that time and just powered it in over a smaller defender.
There you see Bertram going strong to the glass.
I believe if the Redskins could commit to being patient enough to get it down into that block, they're going to get good looks.
Well, the Redskins have erased most of that deficit. They trail now by just 2.
Redskins in a little half-court trap here. Back to a 2-3 zone.
4 minutes to play. Third quarter. Neither team in a real big hurry, it seems like.
Good
and here's
job
a steal by
Cody.
Morgan. Nice pass to Greavy. Greavy will throw it up off the glass. He's got 2, and we're back to even.
Good run by the Skins. Coming off of defense there.
Down to the opposite end. And the Cougars will answer. Bidlack with 2 more.
Fell asleep there in the back court defensively.
Greavy looking underneath. Back out to Morgan. Morgan to Bertram on the right side. He will drive to the baseline. And a whistle and a foul. I'm going to give that one to Gibson. So Gibson picks up his second. There's a steal by Morgan. That led to the deuce by Greavy. Good look at that one. These guys with the cameras know what they're doing. Here's Bidlack, top of the key over to Smith on the right side. He will drive it in the lane, lost the handle, that one taken away, and it ends up with Bertram.
Nice job by Brandon Miller moving his feet to stop that penetration.
And Bertram loses the handle at the other end. So an opportunity to tie things up, and now it goes back to the other end, and Bidlack will lay another one in. And for Bidlack, that's 8 now. And a timeout going to be called here. 2:38 left third quarter. And the Cougars with a 31-27 lead. You're watching high school basketball on TSC.
For over 100 years, the Stolly Insurance Team has been looking out for you.
We have access to major insurance companies all over the country. But together, we can customize an insurance program that will offer you the best coverage for the best premiums. Let us look out for you. Give us a call for a personalized proposal today.
Proudly featuring Motorist Insurance, Stolly Insurance in Lima, Wapak, Salina, and Lakeview. Representing Motorist Insurance Group and other fine insurance companies. Stolly Insurance.
This news alert just in. TSC, located throughout Auglaize County and Southern Allen County, has been accused of having the lowest prices of telephone, television, and high-speed internet service in the area. Packages starting as low as $59.95 a month. Now, while other companies have yet to comment, TSC spokesperson had this to say.
We simply want to offer folks the most affordable packages of the highest quality products. It's just that simple.
To speak with a TSC representative for yourself, dial either of these two phone numbers.
Strength is about so much more than the body. It's about being together, serving, sharing, and caring for those around us. It's about keeping score in the heart rather than on a scoreboard. Be a part of a community that builds more than your body. At the Wapakoneta Family YMCA.
4 unanswered points by the Cougars gives them a 31-27 lead here in the third quarter with just 2:38 left. Our ball games air the night of the game on TSC Channel 2 at 10:30. And then, as you can see, they air the following Tuesday at 7 p.m. and Wednesday at 1. And that's just one of the ways that you can view our ball games. The games are also available online, and we'll give you more information about that as we go along here. Gravy will bring it up court. His team trying to break through here against the Cougars that have gone on a bit of a little run, 4-0. Underneath they go, Buzzard. He lost his defender, couldn't get the bucket, gets his own rebound. His second attempt is up and good. Good effort by Buzzard.
Good effort.
To the opposite end, Buzzard with the steal. And now a chance to even things up. Greavy with a nice pass to Miller he will go back up and in.
Taking it right to the hoop.
Increased level of energy here out of the timeout for the Redskins. And a 3 ball from the right corner for Kyle Kieber. And these Cougars have seemed to hit those threes at the most opportune time for them.
Exactly.
A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Left side. Erb will try the 3. It's no good. Rebound collected by Bidlack, who's turned in a pretty good night tonight. He has it, top of the key. Thought about the 3. Dishes left side to Smith.
Smith's been quite quiet since the opening 2 or 3 minutes of the game.
Bidlack lobs cross court to Smith, who can't haul it in. Pass a little bit high, ends up in the hands of the Redskins.
Throw it in. Yep. Come for a set here.
Erb with it underneath to Greavy. He lost the handle. Trying to get it back out. Gets it out to Buzzard, who tries the 3 and canned it from the top of the key.
Nice shot. Good penetration. Kicked it back out.
And quickly back to the other end, and Bidlack lays that one in.
Well, there's 2 things that's happening. We either got to get ball pressure in that situation so it's not such an easy pass, or we've got to get all the way back to that guy. That's the 3rd time tonight I remember that happening.
And that really kills any kind of momentum that you might be building with that 3. Cougars right back at the lead, 36-34. Greavy to the right side, runs face first into Bidlack. And a foul going to be called on Mr. Bidlack. He's not an easy guy to move, 6'2", 220. Bertram back into the ball game.
Coach Freilich trying to help the officials out here on what's going on. He wasn't real happy with that call.
Just 1.1 seconds left here. in this third quarter. Morgan tries to get it in, lobs it in. Miller will try the long shot. As time expires here in the third quarter, it's no good. Cougars will take the lead into the final frame. They lead 36-34. You are watching high school basketball on TSC.
When you think of protecting your assets, there's more than just your home and car. There's also your life and your family's future. Ensure those you love most are taken care of with protection planning. Life changes and opportunities occur. Look to someone you can trust with a customized approach. Minster Bank's Private Wealth Management Group, investment and insurance products. Not FDIC insured, may lose value, no bank guarantee.
Who do I call?
Since 1946, home and business owners have trusted Frost Roofing to help make the best roofing decision for their home building and budget.
Do you guarantee your work?
With an industry-leading 50-year labor and materials guarantee on select CertainTeed shingles, Frost Roofing has you covered.
So, what if I decide to move?
Frost will transfer this incredible warranty to the new owners, increasing the value of your home.
Church, home, or business, Frost Roofing offers you the comfort of knowing your roofing system is guaranteed by a professional roofing contractor.
Owen Kitchen and Bath Showroom has been family owned and operated since 1990. We can help you from start to finish with your entire project. Let one of our professional designers put the final touches on your project. Owen Kitchen and Bath now has 2 showrooms to better serve you in Wapakoneta and Lima. Owen Kitchen and Bath, cabinetry that will take your breath away at prices that won't.
Back here for the final frame with the Cougars up by a score of 36-34. Strong third quarter for the Redskins. In some ways, they outscored the Cougars 18-14, but in other opportunities, they missed some opportunities, Rick, in that third quarter.
Correct, they did, but it's an improvement over the first and second quarter offensively. They just got to be. They got to have each defensive possession this quarter has to be solid. They have 2 or 3 good ones and then 2 or 3 bad ones. They got to commit to getting it done at this end, right where they're at now.
Mm-hmm. And as you mentioned, in the third quarter, they've had some big offensive plays that were followed very quickly by some poor defensive plays. Cougars with it. Underneath they go to Smith, and that ball taken away, but a foul going to be called on Greavy. As it looked like Smith and Greavy got their feet tangled up there.
Yeah, they did.
Not a lot of fouls in the game tonight. As you take another look at that one. Yep. Good tackle by Greavy. Neither team has really exploded at any point offensively. Van Wert had a good, solid second quarter, doubling up the Redskins 12-6. In the first quarter, they finished up with an 8-8 tie. And then the Redskins outscored Van Wert 18-14 in the third quarter. So there hasn't really been a really dominant quarter by either team. 3 ball on the way and no good for Keeber. So the Redskins with a chance to tie or take the lead. Bertram with it, right side of the lane. He'll take the shot. It's blocked by Smith and taken away. He's
Good
had a
defensive.
strong night defensively.
Yes, he did. A nice job there.
Keeber over to Hurley, top of the key. Hurlis, down the left side of the lane. And that's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Redskins. Buzzard back into the game, relieves Erb.
Okay, we got a good defensive possession last time. Let's see if we can get another one.
Smith thought about the 3. That one's shut down by Miller. He dishes outside of Holiday. Cougars will have to reset here. Holiday with it on the right. Underneath they go to Smith. He's on the baseline, lobs it across the court to Hurlis, who did a good job just to keep that one from going out of bounds.
Van Wert being patient, and the Skins doing a good job.
Left side, Bidlack. And he's going to be fouled by Miller. Bidlack has pretty good speed off the...
Right, that was a pretty quick move.
Mm-hmm. Underneath they go to Bidlack. He's off the glass, no good, and the rebound.
Good job of contesting
there, yep.
Contest them shots, makes a big difference inside.
Cougars had the ball for quite a while there. Miller with it. Over to Morgan.
Skins running their motion offense.
Underneath, Buzzard in the lane. His shot comes up short, and the rebound last touched by the Cougars. Neither team has scored in this quarter. Still 36-34.
Skins are going to score right here. Tied up.
Bertram will take the jumper from just inside the arc. It's no good. Buzzard there with the board. Lost the handle on the dribble. There have been long stretches where neither team has been able to put in a bucket in this game. Double team here on Hurlis. He's able to break it.
Good effort that time. Double team, and everybody hustled and covered up.
Underneath, Bidlack working against Bertram, kicks it back outside. This is the first time I've seen Hurlis play this year. That's a shot on the baseline, no good, and the rebound collected by Buzzard, but he doesn't seem to be hampered at all by that ankle.
No, he does not. Again, the Redskins have a chance to tie or with a three-pointer, take the lead.
Left side, Greavy dumps it underneath. That ball tipped away by Bidlack. Ends up back in the hands of Cody Morgan, but a good defensive play there by Bidlack. We're closing in on 4 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter, and neither team has scored in this quarter. Greavy with it at the foul line. Turns, dishes, Miller. His shot no good. And it'll go off of Bidlack and out of bounds.
Good block by Bidlack there, but aggressive move by Miller too.
Substitution now for the Cougars. Keeber will sit down as Nick Wolford checks back into the ball game. 6'4", 205-pound senior. Greavy able to get it into Miller. Outside to Morgan. Back to Greavy in the corner. Underneath they go Bertram, left side of the lane. He turns. Shut down by Smith, kicks it back outside. Underneath they go to Bertram again. He turns in the lane and drops one in, and we are back to even at 36.
Nice job. In the first half, he was forcing that, but he got it stopped. He kicked it back out. Got it back again, relocated. Got him an easy shot. That was a nice move by Bertram. Good thinking. Smart play.
Here's a look at the foul there by Miller as Bidlack was in good position for that one. And there again, Rick, we talked about it.
Yeah.
It seemed like the Cougars were able to easily get down court and get into position for another bucket.
Right. They found out through scouting, I'm sure, or whatever, that after the Redskins score, if you get it out quick and get it up the floor, get somebody up the floor, you can beat them back down, and it happened again there.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, our free throw defense came in and only allowed them one shot.
Yeah, that free throw defense has been outstanding tonight. Cougars still have not scored here in the fourth quarter. We are tied at 36. Morgan with it top of the key and a whistle and a foul away from the ball. Looks like they're going to get Buzzard with this one. Nope. Bertram.
Illegal screen.
And for Bertram, that's his first. Timeout taken And that'll give us an opportunity to talk about the opportunities for you to view our ball games and get connected with us. You're able to watch all of our ball games, and I don't know if you've checked this out, Rick, or not, but the Game Face Ohio crew has put together a YouTube channel, and you are able to watch any of our numerous broadcasts online. You can do it on your smartphone, your TV, smart TV, or your tablet. And then also your game consoles allow you to view them as well.
Well, I understand that, and that's wonderful, and to spread that out and reach out to people in that many ways. But personally, I don't have a smartphone.
No.
I don't have a smart TV.
Uh-oh.
And I'm not real smart. So, you know, I'll just stick with the broadcasts over the
there you go.
The internet.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you do have any of those devices,
yeah, you could go right to them. You could get out there and get them. GameFaceOhio.com.
That's right.
I can get everything I need right there.
There you go. We're also on Facebook. Well, the offenses have stalled here in this fourth quarter. We've had a total of 2 points now in close to 5 minutes of play here in the fourth quarter.
The way it's going right now, there may only be 2 or 3 possessions each left.
Holiday from the top of the key, his shot no good. He's been sharp tonight, but can't connect there.
Redskins have been contesting shots better this second half, too, defensively. They're getting a hand up on the shooters.
Bertram with it.
Good spot. Good decision.
Back
They
out.
had him covered. Nice decision.
Greavy into the lane. Dishes underneath.
Great
Buzzard
pass.
is going to be fouled. And I believe they're going to give that one to Bidlack. And they do.
Alex, nice penetration, and Buzzard did a great job of sealing off the post and was able to draw that foul by doing that on that pass.
Only the third foul on the Cougars here in this second half. And on the inbound, Bertram will get a deuce.
Good move. Good job.
Nice job by Bertram to pull that one in. And that will only be the second bucket here in the fourth quarter. Take another look at Bertram here on the inbound pass.
Just a little screen and a little slip. Caught Banworth.
And that's exactly the way that he wanted it to look. So a 4-0 run over the course of 5 minutes and 21 seconds. So they have spread out the scoring, but it's 38-36 in favor of the Redskins. So
2:39 left to go. Both teams talking about what they're going to have to do in the last 2.5 minutes. The Redskins up 2.
Well, and they've worked really hard to get those 4 points here in this fourth quarter, but it could all be erased by one bucket for the Cougars. And they have the weapons to do it.
Yeah, only 1 or 2 turnovers this quarter. Their half-court offense has been successful. Now we got to get a good stop again. A big stop here.
Well, the Redskins have not led by more than 2 points in this game, and there's a drive down the left side of the lane, and 2 points for Hurlis evens things up at 38. And that will end a drought.
Senior point guard needed a basket, took it to the hole.
And the Cougars had not scored in the fourth quarter until that bucket. Bertram is going to be fouled, and it looks like that's going to be A.J. Smith that gave him the harm. Only the 4th foul, though, on the Cougars here in this second half.
Hard cut by Travis, strong to catch it, good pass. That's how you play the game right there. They keep doing that, they're going to get themselves rewarded.
Connor Holiday will check out of the game as Caleb Markward checks back in for the Cougars. Greavy with it. And that one's going to be slapped out of his hands by Hurlis. So the Redskins will inbound again under their own hoop. Morgan with it. And Bertram will dribble it in between the circles, hands it off now to Morgan.
Minute 45.
Redskins looking for an opportunity here.
Cougars putting some ball pressure on. They're going to have to take care of it now.
Morgan between the circles. These two teams tied at 38. The Redskins not liking what they're seeing so far on this possession. But Greavy now will drive into the lane and draw a foul on Hurlis.
That fifth or sixth?
That is the fifth foul. 2 fouls on Hurlis. And Bertram will handle the inbounding duties. Gets it into Miller. Back underneath Bertram. Working against Smith. He dribbles to the opposite side of the hoop, kicks it out Morgan. He tries the three, it's no good. And the rebound collected by the Cougars.
Okay, we need to stop. Tie game. Coach Freilich's going to call a timeout with 1:04 to play, a tie score.
We talked about our the availability of our programs on the YouTube channel, and you can find out how to get more information about how to get to that by going and friending us on Facebook. So there you see our facebook.com. And you can also subscribe to the YouTube channel once you get to that. And I believe there's 60-some games available on there on the YouTube channel to view. So all of our broadcasts from the football season are on there, as well as the ones that we've done so far this year in basketball. Our broadcasts continue next week. And as soon as
I believe we're at Shawnee, right?
We're back at we're over at Shawnee. That's right. So there you have that. Over at Shawnee, and that game will be on TSC Channel 2, 10:30. A minute left to play here.
Skid's got to knuckle down now.
Tie game.
I'm sure that the Cougars are going to try to be patient and get exactly what they want, no matter how many times it takes to get it.
Neither team has showed.
Good double. Don't reach. Good, good, good.
Scooped up. Greavy will end up with it to the opposite end. He'll go off the glass and untie this thing.
Nice job of team defense. We double teamed the dribbler, stepped up in the backside, stole the pass.
Cougars with it. Hurlis into the lane. His pass.
Another good job.
And
Travis Bertram jumped right in front of that pass. They helped on each other. I'll tell you what, these kids in red, the Redskins, can play D when they focus. They get down after it. They can defend.
And the Cougars have put together 2 ugly trips down the court right there. A turnover on both of them. Here's an interception on a pass up court. Ends up in the hands of the Cougars, and they'll take a timeout to talk things over.
Okay, 25 seconds to go. Skids doing a good job there. They tried to sneak out down the quick long pass. Didn't work. So we're still in the lead, 40-38 with 25 seconds to go. Van Wert's ball out on the side. Again, I think what they did the last time is smart. If Hurlis is going to run off a ball screen, I think they need to double team him, and the other 3 guys protect the basket, anticipate the screen. They got number 30, A.J. Smith, their leading scorer, has been kind of quiet. You got to watch for him. But what they really like to do in this situation is they like to run slip screens. In other words, they're going to look like they're going to set a screen, and everybody starts to adjust to that, and then they'll slip right to the basket.
So Holiday will do the inbounding in front of the Van Wert bench. Smith, Hurlis, Bidlack, and also Wolford on the court for the Cougars. 21 seconds left. Underneath the go, Smith, and he stepped on the baseline. A turnover for the Cougars.
Good job there. They went right into Smith.
And the Cougars
Bertram forced him out of bounds.
3 ugly possessions in a row.
Now it's time to take care of basketball. They have 5 fouls, so they have a foul to give, so they're going to be aggressive trying to get the ball from you.
Pass into Buzzard.
Oh, they called a foul on Bidlack.
Bidlack picks up the foul there, yep.
That's foul number 6. Next one will be in the 1-and-1 for the Redskins. 15.1 seconds. Set good screens. Don't move. Cut hard to the ball.
Grevey with the inbound pass. He'll be fouled by Hurlis.
That puts the Redskins' leading free throw shooter at the line with a 1-and-1. And a 2-point lead on the road. Skins need to be thinking right now about what they need to do defensively. Focus.
I think if you told either coach they were only going to score 4 points in the final quarter and still be in the lead, they would take that.
Yeah. Well, that's the way they've played all year. I mean, they're both, they're not real high-scoring teams.
Mm-hmm. Grevey hits the first foul shot. That one's important. This next one is really big.
Really big. Remember now, the Cougars, they like to get it out of the basket quick on the make and push it down the floor, but they're going to look to penetrate.
Grevey hits them both. The Cougars have their big three-point guns in either corner of the court down here. Holiday in one corner and Smith in the other. Down the left side of the lane, Hurlis. His shot no good, but he draws the foul on Buzzard.
He went right to the hole, just like we thought, like we talked about. Looked like Buzzard was in pretty good position there. I think maybe if he'd fell with the contact, he might have got the call, but didn't look like he was moving.
And the woes for the Cougars at the charity stripe continue as Hurlis misses the first one.
The important thing now is, are we going to cut hard to get open and be strong and go catch the ball on this out of bounds play?
Hurlis makes the second one. Holiday checks out as Caleb Markward checks back in for the Cougars. And the Cougars will be looking to foul here. They get it into Miller and over to Morgan, and that's where Markward tackles Morgan for the foul with 9.1 seconds left.
Nice thing there. They sent Brandon Miller deep, and then on the start of the play, when the official handed the ball, he came sprinting up the sideline. Used his speed to get open to catch it. They weren't guarding the ball. Throw it right back to Morgan. We got another good shooter at the free throw line.
He's an 80% free throw shooter on the year. And he hits the first one. Pushes that lead back out to 4.
I think if he can make this one, we might have a chance.
And that one is good as well. 9.1 seconds left.
Straight up. Don't foul. Don't foul.
Three-pointer on the way from Hurlis. It's no good.
Don't foul.
Holiday back out to Smith. Long three-pointer on the way. No good. And the final score here in Van Wert. And the Redskins pull away at the end and win 44-39. You're watching high school basketball on TSC.
So, you think just because you're from a small town, you can't have everything that the big towns have? Wrong. At TSC, we offer over 300 digital cable channels to you right here in the heart of the Midwest. Surprised? Don't be. We're TSC. No contracts, no gimmicks, and everything is straightforward and down to earth. Order your digital cable package today, and the HD is free. Now you're talking smart.
Back here in Van Wert High School Gymnasium, and the Redskins able to put together a good stretch there toward the end of this game in the last minute or so to really push this out and take this game away. But a low-scoring fourth quarter as at the end of 3 quarters of play, the Cougars had a 36-34 lead, and it ends up where the Cougars were held to just 3 points in that final quarter, and a lot of good defense by the Redskins in that fourth quarter.
Right. The fourth quarter, I think, is what people in Wapakoneta thought the Redskins could do. You know, they played with poise, they played with urgency, but anything like that is great. But what really happened is they played together and they played harder. They focused and got the job done defensively, and then rewarded themselves at the other end offensively. And when they do that, they could beat anybody.
Right.
So tonight was a good finish to a game. It was a tough place to play, and on the road in the WBL is always tough, but the Redskins got her.
The Cougars got 11 points from Connor Holliday, 10 chipped in by Matt Bidlack off the bench. And the Redskins get 16 from Jake Buzzard, 10 more from Alex Greavy to lead their scoring. And the Redskins come away with a 44-39 win. That pushes the Redskin record out to 11-7 overall, and now 4-3 inside the WBL. They came in tied for fourth inside conference play. The Cougars on the opposite side fall to 9-9 now, and now 2-5 inside league play. So that should wrap it up here from Van Wert High School. I want to thank Rick Bowersock for joining me here tonight. I want to thank all of the crew. Our director for tonight's ball game was Todd Utrup. Our replay director, Adam Dell. Cameras, Jim Miller, Justin Orfel, and Josh Miller. I want to thank all of those guys as well. And I want to thank all of you for joining us. Our final score here tonight, it was the Redskins 44 and the Cougars 39. Thanks for watching high school basketball on TSC.